This is unfiltered and unapologetic. Mia Grace. TJ Cash. We're talking real life, real talk. Zero edits, zero masks. If you're done shrinking yourself to fit in, you're in the right place. Hit play. Be loud, be brave. Let's get into it. Oh, you've been listening to Unfiltered and Unapologetic with Mia Grace and TJ Cash. Oh, thanks for keeping it real with
You
us.
ever meet someone who
Keep
goes,
laughing. Keep going.
everybody in my life is top, and you're sitting there like, are you sure it's everybody?
That sounds like a reality show. If the whole cast keeps changing, but the storyline stays messy, yeah, you might be the right.
Oh, welcome back to Unfiltered and Unapologetic. Hey, babes. Welcome to another juicy, slightly uncomfortable episode of Unfiltered and Unapologetic. I'm your girl, the accountability fairy godmother, Mia Grace.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood truth teller, TJ Cash, here to say the things your friends really won't.
And today, we're going there. We're talking about self-awareness. The one thing everybody thinks they have, but most people desperately need.
And please don't worry. We're dragging ourselves too.
Nah, I don't know about all that. I don't like dragging myself, but don't worry, TJ will drag me for you. No problem at all. All right, let's start here. Self-awareness is not, I know I have flaws.
Come on. You are not that special. Everyone knows they have flaws.
Not me. Of course, not me. Yeah, right. I probably got more than anybody else. Self-awareness is going, why do I act like that? Why? It's curiosity. It's honestly honesty without any shame.
And it's also choosing growth over being right.
I hate that one so much because I am one that loves to be right. So yes, it is choosing growth over being right. If you're choosing being right over being better, you're not self-aware. You're, I get called this all the time, stubborn.
Mia, let's be honest. What's something you had to get self-aware of?
Do I have to? All right, absolutely. When I'm overwhelmed, I get super quiet. And when I get quiet, people tend to think that I'm mad and shady or over the situation. And that's not the case.
Yeah, you turn into like silent diva. I do the same though.
Oh,
I turn
stop.
into silent T all the time.
Don't make me get silent diva over here on you. Shut up. But seriously, I had to realize that silence doesn't equal communication. You have to speak up. All right, TJ, give me one of yours.
I told you guys I'll be dragging myself through this. But I did drag Mia. You guys saw that one. Silent diva over there. But mine, I used to think my overthinking was intuition. Nah.
I'm so glad you figured that one out.
It was more like anxiety dressed in like a nice jacket or a trench coat.
Ooh, we like trench coat. You're not Sherlock Holmes, honey. You're stressed.
That's the exact right there.
So how did you figure out how to get over that overthinking? Like, I'm so bad with my stubbornness that it goes like, it's borderline, like, no, it is toxic. I was gonna say it was borderline toxic, but we said we were gonna drag ourselves. So it's fucking toxic.
Yeah, I had my true realization when I got in a group setting.
Ooh.
That's when you really start to realize sometimes your overthinking is causing more problems than you know.
Speaking of causing problems, we all know. We all see them and we all say, "Oh, that's a good thing." But guess what, baby? It ain't a good thing. All right, let's take a deep breath. This is the part that you guys are probably going to hate a little bit because we're talking about your red flags. All of them. The lovely ones. Yeah, they all fucking suck.
What are you talking about? That's just me. Like, come on.
Oh, come on. That's the red flag because guess what? It's an excuse.
I guess you're right. We're just going to keep calling out all the stuff you pretend is just who you are.
We're going to call it out. My biggest red flag is my confidence because it's fake most of the time. I'm kidding. It's not my confidence. My biggest red flag is my jealousy. I tend to get jealous of everything because if it ain't benefiting me, I'm jealous. No, and that's just in my relationship. My biggest red flag in life is going to show up on this show, and it's my unfiltered opinion.
Someone's waving the red flag somewhere. I swear they are.
I got both hands going, baby. It's best to just walk away now.
All
right. Red flag number one.
Oh.
Red flag number one. Let's get into them deep dive.
And these are ones that we all deal with.
Oh yeah. All right. Defensiveness. If feedback makes you puff up like a blowfish, that's defensive.
Some of y'all can't hear anything without feeling attacked, honestly.
And if someone says, "Hey, that hurt my feelings," and your reaction is, "Well, you, baby, take a seat," that's a you problem. Okay? Because first off, I don't care about your feelings. Okay? So I'm never gonna say, "Well, you." It's not a you problem. It's definitely a me problem because I just don't give a shit about your feelings. All right, red flag number 2. Victim mentality. Oh gosh, I hate this one. I don't understand this one at all. So victim mentality. I'm never the victim. I am always the villain. I promise you that. Maybe that's my number one red flag. I don't know. I'll figure it out one day and I'll fix it. Maybe. Probably not.
I mean, if every situation makes you the victim, you might just be the villain.
No, I'm just the villain. Victim mentality tricked so many people into thinking accountability is abuse. Oh, wow. It's not, guys. Holding somebody accountable for their actions is not abuse. It is not abuse, guys. Okay, let's go on to red flag number 3. Blame shifting. Oh, wow. Imagine that one. My favorite one. If you say, "They made me act like that," you're lying. Because I'm sorry, unless they were holding a gun to your head, a knife to your throat, or pulling you by your ear, they didn't make you do shit.
That is true. No one made you do anything. You chose that reaction because it was easier than communicate.
Oh, we're going to get into that. Like, we're going to hit on communicating in a later episode, but that will fix all your problems. Right there. Red flag number 4, avoiding. Avoid.
Well, hello, my fellow avoiders. We're all some trash sometimes.
You don't like conflict, so you disappear. Oh, major red flag. You avoid feelings. Oh, another red flag. You ghost. Oh, definitely 100% red flag.
I can't wave the flag anymore.
It's real. Wave them, bitches.
I used to avoid confrontation so hard. I pretended I didn't see any text.
You still do that. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Relax.
It'll be like 4 days. Come on.
Turn the notification.
I do it too. I'm so bad at that. All right. Red flag number 5. People pleasing. Okay, this was a red flag of mine from the past. We've gotten over it. People pleasers are not the saints they think they are. People pleasing is manipulation. Yes, it is 100% manipulation because you do things for other people expecting things in return. It's trying to control how people perceive you.
Yeah, it's kind of like fear and like a nice outfit, maybe
Yeah,
like Gucci, Louis Vuitton. They're hiding behind designers.
you like some Louis. Okay, red flag number 6, and it's the last one that we're going to go over today, but there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And just because you think it's a red flag doesn't mean that somebody else is going to think it's a red flag. And vice versa, just because they think it's a red flag doesn't mean you have to perceive it. All right, red flag number 6, over identifying with your trauma. Ooh, I did that. I used to do that. Some people cling to their trauma like it's a personality. You got to get rid of the trauma, guys. Come on.
Stop introducing yourself as, "Hi, my name's Heartbreak." Healing means letting go of the version that you survived. So you become the new version in your life. And it lives on so well without acknowledging your past trauma.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I know trauma is a hard one to get over. I know, but making that your entire personality is so damaging to your happiness. Like, oh my gosh, I got hit by a car and I had a dislocated. Yeah, a dislocated. I can't even fucking talk. But like, okay, that happened to you, but that doesn't have to be your entire personality. You are somebody else completely out of it. Or, you lost your job and that's traumatic, but that doesn't have to be your personality. Oh my gosh, I lost my job. I can't find anything. Get out there and fucking look for one. Like, I know it's hard in this economy and in this work environment to find a job, but at the same time, not putting any effort into it is not going to change. So that's living in your trauma. And if you live in your trauma, your situation is never going to.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, we've done run our asses through the ground. Let's do a little ego check in. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the thing that ruins more friendships and relationships than cheating ever could. But let's not get that confused with not caring about other people's opinions because it's different.
Yeah, it's something like your ego is like that voice that says, "Don't. They should have known. It's not fault."
The ego wants all of the control, not peace. Saying don't apologize doesn't mean you don't have to apologize if it is something that you cannot control. The apology is not necessary when it is something that you cannot control. Now, if it is something that you did to this person and you're not willing to apologize because it was wrong, then that's when it becomes an ego issue. But if it's something that you cannot control, no apology should ever be. Just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
They
no.
should have known. Yes, they should have known, but you don't need to point that out to them. Pointing it out is expressing your ego. Just walk away. This is another situation that, yeah, you hurt their feelings. They should have known you were going to hurt their feelings, but they're going to cry. It's okay. You don't have to make the situation worse. You can always walk away. Using your ego to make the situation worse is when it becomes a problem. Your ego wants control, not peace.
And I don't know about your ego, but my ego wants to win, but they lack understanding.
TJ, I know your ego is why you keep losing people meant for you. I've tried to tell you over and over again.
Lego my ego.
All right. Let's do a little, let's give them a little bit of an example of how your ego can become a problem.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Throw it in the trash.
Okay. Sorry, but if you weren't so sensitive.
Look, TJ, that is not an apology. That's emotional warfare.
Okay, all right. Give me one last try, okay? I think I got a better one. I'm sorry for what I did. It wasn't fair to you. Here's how I'm gonna fix it.
Now that right there is an apology.
You're right. My ego was louder than my maturity, which was so quiet.
Exactly. But when you change the words that you say, not necessarily the thoughts in your head, but when you think about the words that come out of your mouth and how they can affect the situation, and you use better words, doesn't it sound better to you? Let's reverse that. I'm going to say it the way you said it, and then I want you to just so you know how it felt.
Okay.
I'm sorry you felt that way.
Ew. You're sorry. Yeah. You're right. Throw that one in the trash.
Sorry, but why are you so? If you weren't so sensitive, let's try that one again because I messed that one up. Hold on. You need to hear it the right way.
Okay.
Sorry, but if you weren't so
Sensitive. Mia,
See?
that you were right. That isn't an apology. That was like an attack on my emotions. Like I almost cried.
And I said it with my whole chest. See, that is when you do something to hurt someone intentionally and you don't feel remorse about it, that's your ego. And your ego sucks. Sorry, not.
I'm going to diminish the ego, but not completely leave it out there in the dust. Just give it a little maturity upkeeping is what I like to call it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus again. It's I hate doing this. Okay. Anyway, let me tell you about a time that I may have been. We're still. I'm gonna confess my moment. There was a time where I truly believed everyone was against me. Like when really like I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and projecting, but everybody was going to get me. Nobody liked me.
Trust me, I remember that era. You were spicy, caliente.
Just a little bit of jalapeno level spicy. But I had to get honest with myself. I wasn't communicating. I wasn't asking for help. I was isolating myself. You know, that silent diva of my, yeah. That wasn't the world. That was 100% me.
Okay, I guess I'll go to. So, I once ghosted someone because their emotion availability scared me. I told myself they were just too clingy. Truth, I think I just wasn't ready for that level of help.
Whew.
Yeah,
I remember that. Why do we
yeah.
have to do this to ourselves?
I mean, it's for the betterment of, other people also. Self awareness is not comfortable, but it damn sure does set you free. I gotta tell
I
you.
do feel a little bit lighter coming out. I know, but I hate confessing things. But on this show, there's going to be a lot of confessing things, a whole lot of it.
And it feels good just to get it off your chest.
And we're also going to open up. We're going to get an email so you guys can email us, and we'll have that for you guys soon. And then we are going to make sure that our comment section is open definitely during this, and we will be checking them. And yes, this is pre-recorded, but hopefully we'll get back to you in a future episode. So let's figure out what we went over today. The truth bomb about today. Self-awareness is not an attack. It's an invitation.
Oh, yeah. It's an invitation to grow. That's what it says. To evolve, to stop repeating the cycles. That's what this one said.
You cannot heal what you won't admit that's wrong.
And you cannot fix what you won't face.
And unfortunately, if you don't, you cannot become the best version of you. And if you're still defending it, if you're defending the worst version of yourself, it's hard to talk about because the best version and the worst version of yourself are the only two versions of yourself that you're ever going to see in your head. We love you. We believe in your growth. And we're proud of every step that you take toward being better.
You guys know I got to leave you with our 3 favorite or, 3 facts to take away. And that's to stay self aware, stay growing, and of course, Stay unfiltered.
And as always, stay unapologetic.
Filtered,
Until next week, guys.
unapologetic.
Love you.
Mia Grace. TJ Cash. We're talking real life, real talk. Zero edits, zero masks. If you're done shrinking yourself to fit in, you're in the right place. Hit play. Be loud, be brave. Let's get into it.
Oh, you've been listening to Unfiltered and Unapologetic
With Mia Grace and TJ Cash.
Oh,
Thanks for keeping it real with us. Keep laughing, keep growing.